Air pollution is an environmental hazard that affects every corner of the planet. From the brown haze over urban centers to the faint but noxious smell in the countryside, air pollution's presence is evident yet often overlooked. This silent killer is responsible for more than 6.5 million deaths globally each year, a number that continues to rise as urbanization and industrialization expand. Addressing this challenge requires understanding its sources, types, and far-reaching consequences, as well as global efforts to mitigate its effects. What is air pollution? Air pollution is a complex mix of hazardous substances that originate from both natural and human-made sources. The primary human contributors include emissions from vehicles, industrial processes, and the burning of fossil fuels for energy. These activities release harmful pollutants, such as nitrogen oxides, sulfur oxides, and particulate matter. Natural sources, while less frequent, also play a role. For instance, volcanic eruptions emit ash and gases, while decomposing organic material releases methane. The interaction of these pollutants in the atmosphere creates a toxic cocktail that poses severe risks to human health and ecosystems. The chemistry of air pollution, breaking it down. Air pollution is made up of various harmful components. Ground-level ozone, commonly referred to as smog, forms when pollutants from vehicles and factories react chemically in sunlight. Fine particulate matter, PM 2.5, is one of the most dangerous pollutants, as its microscopic size allows it to penetrate deep into the lungs and bloodstream. Volatile organic compounds, VOCs, emitted from everyday items like paints and cleaning products, contribute to indoor air pollution. Meanwhile, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, a byproduct of combustion, have been linked to cancer and other health issues. Each of these elements plays a role in the widespread damage caused by polluted air. Air pollution and climate change. Air pollution and climate change are deeply interconnected. Both are largely driven by the burning of fossil fuels, and their impacts amplify one another. For example, pollutants such as black carbon absorb sunlight and heat the atmosphere, contributing to global warming. In turn, rising temperatures exacerbate air pollution by increasing the formation of ground-level ozone. This vicious cycle not only accelerates climate change, but also worsens health outcomes for millions worldwide, making it imperative to address these issues in tandem. How air pollution affects human health. The health effects of air pollution are profound and far-reaching. Exposure to fine particulate matter, PM 2.5, has been linked to respiratory and cardiovascular diseases, as well as premature death. Pollutants like nitrogen oxides and sulfur dioxide can exacerbate asthma and other chronic conditions. Long-term exposure has been associated with increased risks of cancer, diabetes, and neurological disorders such as dementia. Vulnerable populations, including children, pregnant women, and the elderly, face heightened risks as their bodies are less capable of coping with the stress induced by polluted air. Vulnerable groups. Who suffers the most? While air pollution affects everyone, certain groups are disproportionately impacted. Children living in urban areas are particularly vulnerable, as their developing lungs are more susceptible to damage. Pregnant women exposed to high levels of pollution risk complications, such as low birth weight and preterm delivery. Older adults are also at risk, with studies linking air pollution to cognitive decline and diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Low-income communities often bear the brunt of air pollution due to their proximity to industrial facilities and busy roadways, highlighting the social inequities tied to environmental health issues. Air pollution and economic consequences. The economic toll of air pollution is staggering. Healthcare costs associated with treating diseases caused by pollution place a significant burden on individuals and governments alike. Reduced productivity due to illness or premature death further compounds these costs, leading to billions of dollars in lost economic output each year. Additionally, the environmental damage caused by air pollution, including crop loss and ecosystem degradation, undermines long-term economic sustainability. Investing in cleaner technologies and stricter regulations is essential to mitigate these economic impacts. Global efforts to combat. Air pollution countries around the world are taking steps to address air pollution through legislation and international agreements. Initiatives such as the Paris Agreement aim to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, which are closely tied to air pollution. Technological advancements, including renewable energy and electric vehicles, offer promising solutions to curb emissions. Additionally, grassroots movements and public awareness campaigns play a crucial role in holding governments and corporations accountable for their environmental impact. However, much work remains to achieve cleaner air globally. Research and innovations. The role of science. Scientific research continues to shed light on the mechanisms through which air pollution affects health and the environment. Advanced monitoring systems now provide real-time data on air quality, helping policymakers make informed decisions. Innovations such as air-purifying materials and carbon capture technologies hold promise for reducing pollution levels. Organizations like the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, NIEHS, are at the forefront of studying the long-term effects of air pollution and identifying strategies to protect public health. Air pollution is an urgent crisis that demands immediate and sustained action. Its impact on human health, the environment, and the economy cannot be overstated. While progress has been made in reducing pollution in some regions, global efforts must intensify to address this pervasive threat. Individuals can contribute by advocating for cleaner energy policies, reducing personal emissions, and supporting organizations working toward environmental justice. Together, we can create a healthier, more sustainable future for all.